Virtual production is where the real world meets the digital world. It lets directors work on a mocap stage, but view a virtual environment and characters. Things that were only possible in post-production is now being done in real time. So, this is the keyword. Real-time workflow is what virtual production is about. But there is more to this, which we are going to explore. The volume, the spatial volume, is where Pandora's gonna come alive. You ask how? Through this virtual camera. It's a misnomer. It's not a camera. It looks like one, but it is not. What it is a viewfinder. A monitor, if you will. There is no lens on this thing. It's just a macro object that the system recognizes as a camera. Now here are the three most essential elements of virtual production on the set. The spatial volume and virtual camera that you are now familiar with, and the motion capture suit, also called mocap suit. The stage is all that the virtual camera can see. It's calibrated that way. They did everything in the volume. That's where they created the sets, blocked the scenes, captured the actors, and did all the stunt works. If you look at the ceiling, you'll see there are hundreds of cameras.
You've got a bunch of markers on the actor's body that are being picked up by hundreds of cameras. So the hundreds of cameras are providing different views of these markers. Each camera's image just looks like a cloud of dots. And then the computer is creating a real-time moving skeleton of you. From that skeleton, you now can drive a computer-generated character. And that image is then pumped out to me at the camera. When somebody is standing in front of the camera, I don't see them, I see their character.
They're chasing each other like kids with their toys. Those little wire models have markers on them. The performance capture system records the motion that they're getting and use it to animate the flight paths of creatures and machines. They also created physical cues for the actors to interact with. One of the greatest advantages of virtual production is that everything in the environment is modular.
There's nothing on the set. It's a great set. But the difference is that a big boulder would take an hour and a half with a bulldozer and crew to move it. In our world, it literally takes a second. We select it and move it. And if he says it's too big, we scale it down.
Any plant, any mountain, any exotic alien life form can be completely moved and configured and sized and scaled with a push of a button.
The thing that's amazing about it is that we don't wait for lights. Things that you normally wait for on a film set have been switched over to computers and to digital this and digital that.
With this much control, it was so easy to improvise with new ideas. Avatar was made guerrilla style.
I think, when people rap on time, it's because they ran out of ideas. So don't count on that.